Hello everyone. This is going to be my first gun review. This is Nashi 55. As you can see, I've chosen to just give you a quick overview of the Springfield Armory M1A rifle. As a look at the owner's manual. Here's a look at some of the other information you get. There's some of the booklets that help you learn about sighting in the rifle, adjusting the sights. Of course, there's the box. Some of the other warning and cautionary material, warranty card, manual, and you also get a reprint of the manual that was issued to the U.S. Army troops back in 1963. Of course, that was for the M14, which you get that because, as you already probably know, the Springfield M1A is basically a civilian version of the M14. That was the standard battle rifle back from 1957 through 1963, issued to the U.S. Army troops during that time. After 63, it was really started beginning to be phased out by the M16. I think for the most part by the late 60s they were gone in regular service. Some units may have used, I think more likely the sniper versions, and they were never completely phased out. I think actually more of them were brought back during desert operations in Iraq because of the larger 30 caliber round did well in the dry and large flat areas out in the desert, and they had quite a good punch even at longer ranges. If you would please bear with me, I'm trying to film, talk, and show you all the features too. There's a little better look at the receiver. I think some police departments still use them, and also maybe the Border Patrol uses some of them. I've seen some pictures of them using them too. So let's take a look at what we have here. This particular one, as you can see, is the standard model. Springfield calls it the MA 9102. It's got the standard walnut stock, as you can see. Try to give you a little closer look at that. It's got the sling mounts. There's the rear one, there's the front one. This particular model has the flash suppressor. Sorry, California, I don't think you can get that out there. Has the standard military sights. There's that. There's a look at the gas chamber adjustment screw. Helps adjust some of the pressure in the gas chamber. Go back here and I'll show you. Like I said, there's the military sights. They're adjustable for windage and elevation. Look at the receiver a little bit. On top you've got the fiberglass handguard. Of course, there's the 10-round magazine. Each rifle comes standard with one. Here's the trigger assembly. There's the safety. And back in the back here you got the standard butt plate, which opens out. Try to pick it up and show you here. You can see that part actually opens out, and you can store your cleaning supplies here in the stock. This little part opens out, so let me close that back. And let me try to turn it over for you to show you the other side. Of course, it looks basically the same, but here's your lock there for the receiver. And this particular one has a length of 44 inches. Springfield lists the weight as the 9.3 pounds, I think, empty. I put it on my scales and I had it equipped with one 20-round magazine and 20 rounds of .308, as basically it would have been equipped, as the soldiers would have been equipped during the time that they would have been issued this rifle. My scale said 10 pounds, so that's just kind of gives you an idea of what it would have been like to carry it. It is fairly heavy, you know, compared to some of the newer rifles. Of course, this model, being the civilian model, let me turn it over one more time, does not have the selector switch, which would have been right here. The military models, the M14, would have had the selector switch there that would have allowed the soldier to go from fully automatic fire to semi-automatic fire. These of course do not have that. But you do have basically the same rifle, high quality rifle. It's got good power with that 308, and I think that's part of the reason it was never fully phased out. They have a good reputation for being a quality rifle. Basically it shoots, like I said, 308. Springfield says it'll handle either one, the 7.62 or the 308. They do recommend that you use bullets between 147 grain and 180 grain. They mentioned that 168 I think is supposed to be the most accurate round for them. If you're looking for one, you want to go to the Springfield Armory website. There's a lot of options. So this is the standard model with 22-inch barrel. You can get 18-inch barrel, 16-inch barrel. You can also get stocks that are black fiberglass. You can get camouflage. You can get a bipod option that mounts up here. You can get chrome barrels. This is a 10-round magazine. You can get a shorter model with a 5-round. Here's a 20-round for comparison. So it is a little longer. So there's a lot of different options on them. They have a really nice website. You can certainly go and spend a lot of time on the website looking at all the different options and pick out what you like. Let me just see if I can do one quick thing here. If I can get this to work right, please bear with me. So we got that 20 round here. This pops out that way, so there's that one, and here's get that out of the way. Here's kind of a close-up of the receiver. I'm gonna lock it back so you can see the gun, of course, is empty. Just gives you a little quick look at that. So like I said, if you want to go look at the website, take a look at it. The only problem with that though is guns are in high demand right now. Prices are certainly up. Good luck finding one exactly what you want. It may take some time, and with that it's gonna probably be pretty expensive. Looks like probably the best places to find some of them are online auctions, like might be familiar with gunbroker.com. That's a good place. Another good source might be a local gun show. Not many gun shops have them here in the South. Some of them even told me that getting one might take a year from the time they order it. So I don't know. Like I said, you might have a hard time finding one. If you find one, probably be a good idea to go ahead and buy it. I don't believe you'll certainly ever lose any money on it, and you think you certainly get a lot of good use out of it. The rifles can be used for hunting. Probably not the best for home defense. Might be a little big for that, but certainly has plenty of power. If you had the model with a shorter barrel, it might be a little easier to maneuver. Of course, marksmanship would certainly be something to be really good at. 308 might be a little expensive to do that, but it'd certainly be a fun rifle to take to the range and shoot. And I'm sure 308 would handle most any game probably that most of you might hunt too. I'm sure you could use it for a lot of different years, many years, and like I said, be a good rifle to get and keep. I personally haven't had a chance to shoot this one yet, just got it. So what I might try to do is post a follow-up video. Just if there's any interest, just take the camera to the gun range, kind of maybe see if I can get some video of actually shooting the gun, give an idea of what that's like, and just showing you the box again a little bit. And basically you'll kind of see what the rifle's like to handle a little bit. So if you have any comments, you can post them. If there's something you like or don't like about this, maybe I can make some changes, improve it. If time permits, maybe I could do another review or two, something like that. I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, just give me your feedback, and hope you enjoyed just seeing kind of a quick look at the Springfield Armory M1A. And you can hopefully get one if you're interested. Just keep shopping around, try to find one. I think you'd like it. So it's Nashi 55 signing off of the Springfield Armory review of the M1A rifle.